Okay, let's begin our lesson. A very good afternoon to you guys. My name is Coach Shahira for Noah, who's new. Since Noah is new, before we begin, and since it's also the start of the year, let's have a little introduction. Okay, Noah? Right. So previously, your friends have shared a little something about themselves. We have Izan online. Safura shared a bit about herself as well, and Alia as well. Okay, so maybe Noah, you can share about yourself. You can let us know these questions here. Basically, answer these questions. Let's go. Which school are you from? Sorry? Sorry, what? De La Salle. Okay. And what's your what do you love or hate about the subject? Hi, Alia. We're doing an introduction for okay. Do you like math? Why? You can sit here, there, beside me. No, why you give us this space to walk, okay? Why do you like math? Which part of math you don't like? Why? Okay, okay, fair point. What's your hobby? No hobby? You don't like to do anything at all. Okay. What about your favorite food? What's your favorite food? Char kway teow, I see. All right. Thank you for sharing. You like char kway teow. Anywhere in particular? Did your mommy cook one or buy one? Your mommy cook. I see. That's nice. Okay. Thank you, Noah. A man of few words. Izan, welcome to class. Can you turn on your webcam, please? Okay. All right. So, we have. Thank you, Izan. We have Noah in class. Noah is new, and we just did a little sharing about Noah. So, once again, let me just set some ground rules here for our lessons, okay? You guys are officially in P4 already. For our lessons, I would like you guys to bring a notebook with you. Okay, write down in the notebook we will write down all our tips, tricks, certain things that we should know and remember. We'll write down in our notebook. It also acts as a mistake journal. So you can write down, copy down questions that you have made mistakes in, write down in your notebooks. Okay, so always bring your notebook to class. I would also like you to remember that if I write things on the screen, you should also be writing on your own worksheet, okay? So make sure you always copy down notes, solutions, labels, everything that you see on my worksheet must be on yours as well. Okay? And don't forget to always ask questions, even if you are a little bit afraid, just ask. Okay? Make sure you have your questions answered before you leave the classroom. Okay? All right. So today's lesson will be on our test paper. Can I just check, Izan, why have I not received your test paper? Were you here last week? Alia, were you here last week? What? Did you do the test? Okay, then you are going to listen in, take down as it is, but I want you to try on your own next week as well, okay? Before you come to class. Okay? Izan, why have I not received your test paper? Did you do the test?
No,
Why not?
I was not there.
Okay, so you didn't come last week. Okay, can you then have you printed the test paper?
No.
Can you get it printed? In the meantime, you write down on a piece of paper first, okay, and then transfer everything. Can I also get you to bring down your webcam? I want to be able to see your face, your entire face. Okay. All right. So, children, let's discuss the questions in our test. Take out your green pens, please. Thank you. Okay. So, question 1. In which number does the digit 9 stands for 90 hundredths? When I see 90 hundredths, What must I think of? 90 hundreds. What do I do? Tell me, children, 90 hundreds means what? How much is that? Sorry? 90,000? How come 1,000? We're looking at hundreds here. 900, is it 900? It's 90 hundred instead. When I see 100, how many zeros am I looking at? 2. So if you were to take some time to do what we have done in our regular classes, in the lesson notes, we've covered this as well. If I see hundreds, I write 2 zeros on top. What number does this give us? What number does this give us then? How many zeros do I have in total? Why 4? Look carefully. 3. So I write a 9 with the 0 from 90 and the 2 zeros from the 100. What number is that? 9,000. That's it. So 90 hundreds means 9,000. So in option 1, what does the digit 9 stand for? How much is that in option 1? Noah, how much is that? The digit 9 stands for, thank you, 900. Option 2, Safura. Option 2, Safura. Look at the screen, please. Option 2. The digit 9 here is how much? 9,000. Write down the value. Option 3, Alia. 90. And option 4, Izan. The 4 here represents how much?
90,000.
90,000. Thank you. So our correct answer is what?
2.
Option 2. That's right. Any questions here? Can understand, right? So again, when you see 90 hundreds, convert this into a number that you know first by figuring out how many zeros are there in hundreds. That's 2 zeros. Then rewrite the entire thing. Understand? It doesn't take you more than 30 seconds to rewrite the entire thing. Okay, so next, let's go through rounding. We want to round off to the nearest 1,000. Do you recall the steps? 2,532. To round off to the nearest 1,000, step 1, I will underline the thousands place. Step 2, I will circle the digit 5. For the digit 5, round up or round down? Round up. When we round up, we need to add 1. We will get 3,000. That's right. So question 2, when we talk about rounding to the nearest 1,000, answer would be 3,000. For those of you who are seeing rounding for the first time, rounding means something like estimating the number so that it's easier for us to count. So if it's 2,532, I want it to be nearest 1,000. 2,532 is closer to 3,000 than it is to 2,000. Understand? We don't even see options 2 and 3 because it's not even 1,000. It is in the hundreds. 2,400 versus 2,500. I don't want 100. I want 1,000. You understand? Okay, so we are looking at option 4. Next, which of the following is a factor of both 28 and 40? When we ask about factor, what are we saying? And divide. Very good. Factor of both 28 and 40 means 28 and 40 can both B divided by 8. What does it also mean if I want to use the word times table? Can you help me form the meaning if I want to use the word times table? Help me form the meaning if I want to use the word times table. It means what?
multiple.
There are multiples. Yes, there are multiple of that number, which means they are in that numbers times table. 28 and 40 are both in its times table. Okay. So without listing out the factors, which one do you think is the answer? 4, that's right. Option 4 is the correct answer. 28 and 40 are both in the 4 times table. Both can be divided by 4. Okay. Tell me, Alia, why is 8 wrong? Try again. 40, is it in the 8 times table? 28 is not, that's right. 28 cannot, write it down, everybody. 28 cannot divide 8. Noah, why is option 2 wrong? Very good. 40 cannot divide 7. Izan, why is option 3 wrong?
Because 28 cannot divide by 6.
Good. 28 and 40 both cannot divide 6. Good job. Any questions so far? Great. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Izan, you have the worksheet with you now? Okay, good. From the mail, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's move on, Izan. Okay. Okay. Okay, question 4. We want to find the statement that is incorrect, whichever that is wrong. Let's take a look. 6 is a common factor of 18 and 42, correct or wrong? Why correct? Good, write it down. What about number 2, correct or wrong? 24 is a common multiple of 3 and 8.
Correct.
Why correct?
Because 24 can divide by 3 and 8.
Very good. 24, since we are looking at multiple, let's talk about times table. 24 is in 3 and 8 times table. No one, number 3, correct or wrong? 12 is a factor of 48. Y, correct? T8. Excellent. 48 can divide 12. Good job. That leaves option 4 as our answer. Safura, why is option 4 the answer? Why is 54 not a multiple of 4? Alia, why is that so? That's right. 54 is not in 4 times table. Let's write down the 4 times table. A checkpoint that you know is how much? What's 4 times 10? 40. So let's continue writing from 40. 40. Next. Next. Thank you, Noah. 40. Next. 52. Next. 56. Very good. Thank you, Noah. 40, 44, 48, 52, 56. There is no 54 inside. Okay? Everybody good? Okay, let's take a look at number 5. Number 5 is an alternating pattern. Let's see. From the first number to the second number, is it a plus or a minus? Plus, good. From the second to the third number? Minus, excellent. Third to fourth? Plus again. So you expect fourth to fifth to be a minus. And then plus again, and then minus again. Okay? So what are the values? Let's take a look. All you got to do is honestly just minus brute force. 14,970 minus 14,720. How much do I get? 250. 250, thank you. What about the other one? $135. 135, good. Now we have to check. We cannot just assume it's still 250. What if it drops to 150? So we always got to check. So next one, try again. Is it 250 still? Mm-hmm. 250 still, right? You get 250? Try again. It should be 250 still. Remember to bring down. Be good. Yes, 250, good. So we can expect the next one to be minus 135 as well. 15,085 minus 135. That should be your answer. Instead of copying, try to do it on your own. Do it on your own. The pattern is there already for you. Don't really need to copy. Look at your own worksheet. Okay? Got it? Is that okay? All right. So the answer is indeed option number. Okay. All right. Let's move on to section B now. Let's go. Okay. For section B, question 6A, we've done this in our worksheets before as well. All you got to do is to look at the parts and write down the numbers as you see them. When you see 80, simply write 80. When I see 1,000, how many zeros am I looking at? 3, good. And then I see 40. So write 40. What must I do with all of them? Plus. That's all. This ensures that you do not miss out any zeros that should be there. So your answer would be 80040. Okay. Next, use all the digits to form the smallest 4-digit even number. When I form numbers, can I start with 0? Yes or no? Never ever. So do not ever start with 0. I want it to be the smallest 4-digit and I also want it to be even. So let's look at smallest 4-digit. What's the smallest 4-digit number? If I cannot start with 0, I start with a 3 followed by. Can I use 0 now? If I don't start with 0, so I use 3, what's the smallest after 3 now? Which one is the smallest now? 0, followed by 4, and then 7. Okay, unfortunately, this is odd. So how to make it even? Who's the neighbor that I can use? Nearest neighbor.
27 with 4.
That will be 4. The nearest neighbor, even neighbor to 7 is 4. So I push 4 to the back. My answer would be 3074. Understand? Okay, we've also done this before. So far, all the questions in our worksheet, we have seen it in our lesson notes. So for those of you who have been around, no reason to get it wrong, huh? Yeah. Question 7, let's take a look. Also from our lesson notes, we have 25 thousands. Similarly, rewrite the number. 25 with 3 zeros. 200s, so 2 with 2 zeros. And then 16 ones is just 16. What number does this give us? Alia? 2, 5, 1, 6. There's no numbers here, so I'll leave it be. 25,216, that's it. This is what I have on the right-hand side. What I'm given is 25416. So I need to subtract it in order to see what is missing. Can I understand? So the missing value is 200. Can the answer be 200? Can the answer be 200? The question says blank tens. Is 200 equals to 200 tens?
20.
20 tens. Thank you, Iza. So my answer must be 20. Clear? Any questions so far? Okay, if not, let's move on to number 8. Question number 8 is on rounding. We have covered this before. I repeat again. We did this in our worksheet as well. Hang on a second. Should be here. Remember this one? We wrote down in our notes. To find smallest or greatest value that gives something when rounded off to the nearest 10, we just have to minus 5 and then plus 5 minus 1 to find the smallest and greatest respectively. If it's nearest 100, we minus 50 and then plus 50 minus 1. To find nearest 1000, we have minus 500 to find the smallest. The largest will be plus 500 minus 1. We've already covered this before the test. Unfortunately, you still did not get it right. So again, can you tell me, based on your test paper, it is rounded to the nearest what? To the nearest $100. So look at nearest 100. To find the smallest possible value of the bag, I need to minus away 50. To find the largest possible, I need to plus 50 minus 1. There we go. Okay, so for both of these A and B, I have 2,500 here. It is nearest. What do we get? 2,500 minus 50 is what? 2,500 minus away 50. What's 500 minus 50? Thank you, Noah. 2,450. And 2,500 plus another 50 minus away 1. 50 minus 1 is 49. This is your answer to part B. That's it. Everybody clear? Any questions here? Another method to solve this, everybody eyes on the screen, okay? Another method. I have 2,500 when rounded off to the nearest 100. So 2,000 something rounded off to the nearest 100 gives me 2,500. I want it to be smallest, the least possible. So that means this guy, I need to be able to round up so that I can plus 1 here. So simply, since this is 5, 4 plus 1 will be what gives us 5. Okay. What digits can I round up? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, since I want the least possible, I use the smallest one, which is 5. Again, least possible, the last one will be 0. Can follow? We can do the same for part B. 2 something 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 gives me 2,500. Okay, I need to be able to round this down so that I don't disturb the 5. So it remains as a 5. What is the greatest digit that I can round down? Round down, what are the digits to round down? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The greatest one is a 4. And for the last digit, there's no restriction. So what's the greatest digit that you can think of? The greatest possible digit, 9. That's our answer, 2549. Can you follow? Okay. Question 9 is quite straightforward, quite easy. Izan, what's the 11th multiple of 7? What does that mean?
The 11th of multiple 7,
Can you change it into an equation for me? 11
11
11
11
There
divide
we go. Times or divide?
times
Times. 11 times 7 gives us 77. Good. Can do the same for the other side. 8th multiple of 6. So that's 8 times 6 to give me 40. Difference means I need to. So 77 minus 48. Answer 29. There we go. Good job. Any questions here? Okay, so question 9 quite straightforward. Now question 10. 37,000 is this much less than what number? To find that number, must I plus or must I minus? 37,000 is less than this guy. So I need to plus because 37 is less. Do you understand what's going on? 37,000 is less than. So the less than must belong to 37,000. So the one that is missing is my whole, the one that's bigger. Can follow? So if you just skip out this part, we don't care about this part, okay? We read the sentence. 37,000 is less than this guy. He is less, so the guy that we're looking for must be bigger. So that means I need to plus. What's the answer that we get?
$18,796.
Again,
18,796.
do we minus or plus? Izan, are you paying attention? Again, 37,000 is less than the blank. So the blank must be the number that is more. So we plus. What's the answer? 93100. Good job. Why you count wrongly? So first, show me how you count. The rest, let's move on to question 11. Second, how you count? Count for me. Starting here. Tell me. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Then the rest of you read the next question, okay? That's why it's a 1 for them. Okay, let's take a look at question 11 now. A number when divided by 6 has a remainder of 4. It is also a factor of 56. What do you think I need to straight away write down?
Teacher, can I go toilet?
Not yet, Izan. After this question, okay? Factors of 56, thank you. Izan, after this question, yeah? So we look at the factors of 56. That is what we need to write down. 56 equals to, I will list down the first pair. Second pair, Alia. Take your time. If you need to do long division, go ahead and do long division. Okay. 2 times 28, good. Next, can 56 be divided by 3? I mentioned to you before how to check. 5 plus 6 is 11. To do the 3 times table, right? You add the digits. 5 plus 6 is 11. Can 11 divide 3? Cannot. So 56 cannot divide 3, okay? Now, what about 4? From 2, how to get to 4? Times 2 times 2. So to maintain the seesaw, the same answer, 28, I need to do the opposite, divide by 2. Can 28 divide by 2? What's the answer? Try again. 14. So 4 times 14 gives us 56. One last pair. Tell me. One last pair. Seven times? 7 times what? I got 56. Yes, good job. 7 times 8 indeed. Okay. Now the next step is to look for the number that when divided by 6 gives us 4. So let's try one by one. Where do we want to start? You start with 1 or you want to start with 56? 56, right? Makes more sense, right? So 56 divided by 6. What do we get? You don't need to do the long division. You can just look at 6 times table. What's the closest to 56 that you can get? 54. So that is what? 9. Good. I use up 54. What's my remainder? This is out. Let's try 28 next. 28 divided by 6. What do I get? Remainder 4. Is that what I want? Remainder 4. Yes. So my answer is 28. That's right. That's it. Simple. Any questions? All clear so far, children? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have 2 more questions to go. I'm going to pause here. Let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll finish this up and then we'll look at our worksheet, okay? Our regular lesson notes. All right, 5 minutes now. You did very well for this question. Question 12 also came out in our lesson notes. Let's take a look. We've already covered question 12 as well. Bell A rings every 4 minutes, bell B every 6, bell C every 9. If all three bells ring together at 12:40, at what time will all three bells ring together again? Okay, guys, Isan, you there? Can you turn on your webcam? Question 12, okay? Okay. So this question tells us what? Do you recall? Question 12, what must we do here? Every 4 minutes means what? We went through this before. 4 times table, that's right. The keyword every tells us is either 4 minutes or the next one 8 minutes or the next one 12 minutes, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, so on and so forth. We are looking at the 4 times table, that's right. Similarly, every 6 minutes tells us to look at 6 times table. Every 9 minutes tells us to look at 9 times table. So that's exactly what we will do. Okay. All okay here? Okay, so if the question says that all three bells ring together and we want to find out what time will the three bells ring together again, I must look for a number that, finish my sentence, I must look for a number that is in all the times table. Excellent. So what kind of number does that tell us?
36.
Common. 36 is correct. Common. Multiple. Times table means multiple, yeah? So we are looking at common multiple. Basically appear in all their times table. Okay? And Izan already mentioned to us 36. If you don't know it's 36, you can slowly list down until you reach a number that is the same, and it will eventually be 36. So 4, 8, 12. So for continue. Good. 6 times table.
6, 12, 18, 21, 20, 26. 9, 18, 27, 26, 45.
We don't want to go all the way to 45, okay? 36 is fine. But sure, no problem. Then we realize 36 appears in all of them, which Izan already mentioned just now. So this means I'm looking at 36 what? 36 monkeys in the zoo? 36 what? Minutes, thank you. We are looking at 36 minutes. So I want to find out a timing. What must I do now?
Plus 36 to the
Plus
time.
36, no. Draw a timeline. We cannot plus time together. In our heads, we are adding, yes, but technically we cannot plus the time together. We can instead draw a timeline. If you write down 1240 plus 36, you will get marks deducted, okay? So instead, draw a quick timeline. Let's go to 1 o'clock first. How many minutes is that? 20. And I have balance. Balance how much? Balance is how many minutes? I have 36 minutes, right? I used up 20.
16.
16 minutes left. So that is 1:16 p.m. Okay. Any questions? Done? Okay, let's move on to the last bit before our regular worksheet, okay? Now, Lionel is below 70 years old. His age is a multiple of 7. Straight away, what do I do? 7 times table until 70. Below 70. So until 70 is enough. Okay? You want to go until 63 also can. So 7 times table. This is his age now. I'll tell me 7. Mm-hmm. 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 56. Thank you. So he's below 70. His age is a multiple of 7. Last year, his age was a multiple of 6. What must I do to find last year? Last year. Now he's 7 years old. Last year will be? If he's 7 years old now, last year is how many years old? 6. What must I do? -1. Okay. I'm just doing as it is to find the age last year. Okay. So you can take this down as well. This is another method. Okay. So 7 minus 1 gives us 6. Followed by 14 minus 1. Tell me, class. 13. What next? What next? 2027. 34. 41. 48. 55. 62. There we go. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right. Now, suddenly I shout because Miss Izrin asked me to shout okay if the notes are okay. So I said okay so loudly. Next year, his age will be a multiple of 5. Now, instead of looking at all of them, I can just look for those that is multiple of 6. Which one do I look at? Let's circle those. Which ones? 6. What else? Or maybe we put a tick to those. 13 cannot. Is 20 a multiple of 6? Is 20 a multiple of 6? Cannot. Next. 27, is it a multiple of 6? No. Okay, so tell me, tick or cross? Continue. Cross. Good. Continue. Cross. Tick. Cross and cross. Very good. Now, this is last year. Must be multiple of 6. Next year, from here, I need to plus. From now to next year, I need to plus. From now to next year, plus 1. Okay. So from now to next year, if he's 7 years old, next year he will be 8 years old. Do I need to do all of them? No need. I just look at the ones that I pick will do. If he's 49, next year he will be 50 years old. Which one is a multiple of 5? 8 or 50? 50. Therefore, my answer will be, how old is he now? 49. There we go. Do you understand what's going on? I don't need to look at any of them because any of the crosses because they are not multiple of 6 already failed. So I don't care about them anymore. Understand? Can follow? So this is another method to solve this question, okay? So the answer is not 50, not 48, but 49. Any questions? All right. So 49 years old is what we are looking for. Okay? So again, for this test, a lot of the questions, in fact, almost all of it came from our lesson notes. So if you didn't do well or you have mistakes, because none of you got this right, entirely full marks, huh? So please go and take the time to review the lesson notes, redo some of the questions as well, okay? Students can? All right. So with that, let's take the remaining about half an hour to finish up as much as we can in our lesson notes. Okay? The last time that I saw you, we stopped at double-digit multiplication. This worksheet. Okay, there were also some homework questions given to you that the teacher has already gone through with you. So let's take a look at more of your homework questions that was given on all the way until page 40, until page 50. Let's go. Okay, whichever that is still missing. Okay, this one. Can you tell me your answers? 576 times 4. And let you do this page. We are at page 43. Noah? 43. We are quite at the back already. 576 times 4, what do you get? 2304. Okay. For those of you who have not done this, write the final answer, do your workings on your own. Can? Simple multiplication only, right? Part C, Safura? 2559. Okay, maybe both of you can tell me the answer next. 4747. Good. Next. 14070. 14070. Good. Next. 11186. Next. 54608. 54608. Good. Last one. 66555. 66555. Very nice number. Did we all get this correct? Need me to show you workings? Izan, you there?
I'm finding the book.
Take a screenshot of this, please. Okay, once you have found it, you can refer to the screenshot for corrections if you need to, okay? Do your own long workings, okay? Is that screenshot ready? Okay, let's move on. No, you don't need to do the workings now. You just write all the final answers first. The workings you do by yourself at home, okay? Okay. Can we move on? No one written down everything ready? Okay, thank you. Okay, next. I'm going to repeat again. This is entirely new for new friends. This is on page 44 now. We looked at double-digit multiplication. It has been some time since I last saw you. So let me repeat the steps again, okay? Step 1, we multiply with the ones digit. Step 2, we multiply with the tens digit. But before we multiply with the tens digit, we need to write a 0. We need to cancel regrouping from step 1. Then we can multiply with the tens digit. Step 3, we add both answers. What does this mean? Repeat again. 47 times 39. First, I cover the tens digit. I multiply normally. 47 times 9 equals 423. Okay. Then I write a 0 at the back because I'm now multiplying by tens. Tens must have 1 0 behind, right? Then I cancel the regrouping so I don't get confused. Then I multiply normally. 7 times 3 is 21. 2 put on top, 1 put below. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Then I add both answers. Okay? Clear? We try this with the... Noah, you write the final answers here first. Then for A and B, we're going to try this together, okay? Let's do 65 times, I'm going to use different colors, times 12. Okay, so let's take a look at the ones digit. What is 65 times 2? The pink color one first. 5 times 2 is 10. Multiply normally. Then 6 times 2 plus 1 is 13. Good. Okay. Do you remember the two things I need to do before I multiply by the tens, please? Write the 0 behind. Then cancel the regrouping. Good. Okay. Then now I do normally. Cover this up with my finger. Don't cancel, just cover. 65 times 1. What is 5 times 1? 5. What is 6 times 1? 6. 6. Good. Okay. Then now we add them up. What's our answer? 780 is correct. If you got 780, well done. Any questions? Noah, you understand a little bit now? Okay, perfect. Izan, you can find or cannot find? Cannot find, never mind. Write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper first.
Can I write it down in my notebook?
Yes, can. Ready? Now we have 74 times 23. Same thing. I am going to use different colors. Alia, tell me what is my first step? But cover the, okay, I'm going to put a black box to cover it up. Cover the tens, okay? Tell me, 4 times. Good. Yes. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 1 is 22. Good. Next. Cancel the regrouping. What else? Right, as you write the back. Cover the ones. Next. 4 times 2 is 8. Good. Next. Very good, Noah. Then what do I do with these two answers? Plus. Wonderful. Answer? 1702. Good job. Izan can follow?
What's that black stuff?
Yeah, I took it away already. It's basically to cover the digit using our fingers, but I can't show you my finger on the digital paper. Okay? Any questions? Okay. All right. Izan, can I move on? Next. Question F. Okay. Question E done already. Do you understand question E? Basically multiply by ones, then multiply by tens, then add, okay? But we are doing it all in one working instead of separate 3 workings, all in one. Okay, so we do the same thing over and over. 297 times 46. Noah, you want to try? Let's go. First, I cover which digit? The tens. Excellent. Okay, so tell me, 7 times 6? 42. Good. 9 times 6? 54. Plus 4? Next. 2 times 6, 12. Plus 5? Good. What next? Cancel the regrouping, renaming, yes. Cover the ones, and then write a 0 at the back. Very good. Okay, now what do I do? 7 times 4 is 28. I put the 2 on top of the, yes. 9 times 4, 36 plus 2 is 30. 36 plus 2, 38. Then I take 2 times 4, which is 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3, 11. Then I add them up. Okay, what do I get? Final answer. 1. Let's check. 8 plus 8 is 16. 7, 8, 9. Oh, how come? What did I write wrongly here? Double check. 1188. Where my other 8 go? Okay. So it is here. 8. Yes. Equals to 1, 2, or 13662. Yes, 13662. Okay. Any questions? 13662 is the answer. All okay so far? Okay. In that case, Izan, okay? Okay, since you guys have already done this, but I don't want to keep going through because I do want Noah and Izan to try if they haven't already. We will proceed with only the final answers. If any of you girls who have already done it got it wrong, then we will go through, okay? Okay, Safura, part G. Part G. UCG. 41072. Do you get the same? 41072. Good. Next, Alia. 25431. Good. Noah, you try the workings on your own, okay? Safura, part I. 20944. Good. And Alia. 36426. Excellent. So boys, go and try the workings on your own. Make sure you get the same answer, okay? If you need help, please ask me next week, okay? All right. Let's move on. Okay. Now we look at parts E and F. This is very simple. I don't want to show you workings. I want you to tell me answer. What's the answer for E? Next page. 1885 remainder 2. Good. Part F. Thank you, Anna. 703R3. Let's take a look. Yes. You got the same? Good. Are you done, Noah? Okay. Unfortunately, I need to move on. Can I get you to write the final answers and try the workings on your own for the next page? Okay. Izan, take down also, okay? Work out the workings on your own, yeah? Okay. 703R3. We have 15 minutes left. Done? Okay. All right, let's take a look at question 5. 6, 7, 8, 9 is all given. 10, 11 also given. Okay. Let's take a look at question 5. Question 4 was discussed previously as well. When a number is divided by 7, so something divided by 7 gives us 263, quotient means answer, and remainder of 5. What is the number? So what you need to do is first multiply. To work backwards, first multiply, then add back the balance. So similarly, okay, you do it on your own. Write down the final answer because it's similar to 5. Almost the same. Okay. Write down final answer. 1846. You try by yourself. Now, question 5. When a number is divided by 6, what number gives a quotient of 246? Quotient means answer. Remainder is 3. How do I solve this? Izan. How to find the question mark, Izan? Izan? How to find the question mark? What is step 1? We just mentioned it.
I'm still writing the question.
Okay. Thank you for your diligence there. Yes, thank you, Alia. First step is to multiply. What do we get?
1476.
Sorry?
1476.
1476 is right. Take your time to do your workings on your own, okay? Don't need to copy the working part. You work it out on your own. Then you look up and check, is it the same as mine? Then what do I do? Plus the remainder. Okay. All good? All right. Izan, can I move on? Okay, perfect. Now, although this was given as homework, most of you were not around. Safra didn't do homework. So, since it's end of the year, I'm going to let it slide. What we're going to do instead is this, okay? I will go through one, you do one. I go through one, you do one. I go through one, you do one. Is that okay? All right, let's take a look. Question number 6. Askar had 5,530 coins. He spent 66 coins and packed the remaining into bags of 8. First of all, what does it mean when I say that he spent 66 coins? Mathematically speaking, what does this mean? I need to minus. Thank you. And then pack the remaining means what? Divide. Excellent. Bags of 8 means I need to divide. Do you think you can solve this on your own? Okay, everybody try 2 steps. I would like you to write this down, okay? Remaining is what I'm looking for as my label. Then bracket, this will go into the bags of 8. Never mind. How many bags of coins were there will be on the next line. Okay, try this out now. We have about 1.5 minutes left. Izan, you got answer type in the chat, okay? Alain, I see that you're done. Let me mark. Yeah, can, don't worry. I will only mark. Also, you don't have to use it. Good. Finish up the next one also. No? No. Whichever. And also can. Green pen only for corrections, okay? You done already? Why? Maybe you got remainder somewhere. Okay. Is it minus wrongly? After you minus, what's your answer? Mm. You check. If you realize you got remainder, you check again. Minus properly and check again. Isn't your minus ready? What do you get?
5464.
Yes. Have you done the next step?
No.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Isn't what's your next step? 5464?
I haven't do yet.
Tell me, don't need to tell me the answer. Tell me the step.
5464 divided by 8.
Hmm. Sorry, did you get 55 or 54?
54.
Ah, yes, okay. No answer? Answer? Divide already? 5464, do you get that eventually? Okay. Making a long division not correct. Huh? Quick one here, okay? 5 cannot divide by 8. So I use 54. What's the closest that I can use? 8 times? What did you write? 8 times? After that, 54 divided by 8. What's the closest? 48. 48, good. So that's 8 times what to give us 48? Good. Balance. 54 minus 48. 6. 66 divided by 8. What's the closest? Very good. That's it. That is 8. Now 24 divided by 8. Yes. Okay. So final answer 683. Izan, did you get 683?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions here, children?
No.
You don't have to redo so many. Just one, this will do. This one will do. Okay. Good. Okay. Here you go. Everybody okay? Final answer 683. All right. Okay, if you have no questions, homework for today will be question 7. Okay, let me write down. Today is 3rd of January. Yes, next week. Question 7, question 8, question 10, question 14. 4 only. Okay? 7, 8, 10, 14. Okay? Ethan, make sure you find your paper. Everything transfer, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right. If you have no questions, that's all for today. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next week, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. See you. Thank you.